Jose Alvarado won't appear in October, and so I have a hard time getting crazy about his performance, but that was horrible yesterday. Like truly terrible. The zone got a little bit weird late in that game. I understand all that, but you know how I say like familiarity breeds contempt? I think that his absence made me more fond of him. Like it's like because when I watched yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. This is why I hate this guy. And I don't actually hate him, but like this is why this guy makes me want to rip my hair out. And like I've been a big like proponent of you use your best guys, set the bullpen up, go all in, win as many games as you can. And if Jose Alvarado is going to be that dude, like I don't care if he's not going to be there in October, use him in those spots. I know why they had to use him yesterday. They're trying to protect certain guys, they probably did not want to go to Banks and that. Like you want to try to keep some guys fresh here. He put them in a horrible spot yesterday. Like that's unacceptable. And so what my question to you would be is, do they just say, all right, never mind. Like we're going to pull this way back and you're going to be low leverage only break glass in case of emergency guy in high leverage situations? Or do you think it's just, it's a second start or second game back after a prolonged layoff, no harm, no foul, turn the page? Like how do you evaluate that yesterday?
Yeah, I kind of look at it that way. I don't think so. Maybe in the past, the one thing I noticed yesterday is they got Banks up quick, like really quick. Maybe he's got a shorter leash than he would have had in the past. I mean, I think there have been times in the past where he's gotten bases loaded, nobody out, and they'll keep him in and say, hey man, like you got the stuff to go get him, go get these guys. You're the strikeout pitcher, not Tanner Banks, right? Like you bases loaded, nobody out. You need a strikeout there. And they went away from that to go to a guy who have a lesser chance of getting a strikeout. So I think that there is a shorter leash on him, but I do still think they're going to use him. And the thing that I thought was curious, and I'm glad that you texted me about it yesterday, is why the hell were they throwing curveballs?
Yeah.
With Jose Alvarado.
Competitive. Just totally time.
Like what was like that's his third pitch. Yeah. Like he gets everybody on the fastball and then what is it? As a cutter kind of thing. Yeah. Right. Like those are his pitches. Like, why is he going as heavy as he was with the curveball? Didn't really make any sense. So I don't know if
he put himself in a bad spot in a couple of those counts because of that. And to me, it's like you're holding a 3-run lead against the Nationals, and I appreciate the Nationals' peskiness late in games, but like go get them. Stop dicking around and use your best pitches. Go get these guys.
I didn't understand. And so I makes me wonder, honestly, in that case, if Real Muto's the catcher, if he's calling as many curveballs. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be an experience thing. So I also that could play into why I think that they're not just going to just dismiss Alvarado. Rob Thompson called Tanner Banks a godsend. Said he's a godsend. Yeah. Tanner Banks, like if you look at his numbers, Bob, they're actually unbelievable. Yeah. Considering who he is.
And he's been pressed into some more difficult yesterday included. Yeah. I mean, it's not just he's got 2 outs in the 5th of a 5-1 game. Like he's getting key outs for this team.
And Earl, I can remember beginning of the season, we would have conversations, offline about this guy's not even a major league pitcher. Like what the hell? And they're using him like they're using him. And all of a sudden, like he's turned into probably, their second or third most reliable pitcher out of the bullpen.
Best lefty.
Like what do you make of that?
Ride the wave. He's probably, we talk about bullpen volatility year to year.
Yeah.
Like he's probably a guy, no offense to him. Great job. I've reached like a comfort zone when he's in games, which is probably a bad thing. But, next year, do I expect to see this happen again? Probably not. But I think you just ride the wave for what it is right now. Kind of reminds me of back in the day. I guess I was probably in high school still, but like Real Cormier. You remember he had just 1 year where he was like off the charts good. And he hung around for a while. He wasn't like some no-name guy, but he had a year where he was incredible incredible. And then, it kind of became more Real Cormier after that.
Yeah.
I just think that's sort of what you're looking at here. But he's been awesome. And, he comes in, he attacks his zone. He doesn't have any fear. He kind of seems like a guy that's like, this is what I have. I'm going to try to execute. And if you beat me, I can live with that. He doesn't pitch scared, to kind of borrow like the cliche about Ranger Suarez has a slow heartbeat. The moment doesn't change for him. Tanner Banks, I think, has a little bit of that in him as well. So, I mean, yeah, he's been so big for them.
Yeah. Just to kind of give you, again, especially against left-handers, like his OPS against lefties OPS against him, 442. They're hitting 159, 198 on base.
Yeah, I mean, it's not happening by accident. I say like he's probably due for some regression in time, sure, but like, I mean, this guy has proven that he's a legit option in these situations.
Yeah. So I think you might see him against a tough lefty in the playoffs. I think that's a thing.